Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to Small Business Saturday. I am so happy that you've joined us. I cannot wait to get started. We have a wonderful lineup today. My name is Lisa Ramsey, and I'm one of the co-founders of Magnolia Design Company. And today we're going to be just crafting all day long in honor of Small Business Saturday. What you're going to see over the course of the day is you're going to see a bunch of our creators, and those are the people who have joined Magnolia Design Company. You're going to see a bunch of our creators come on here at the top of the hour and the bottom of the hour. So let's say 10 o'clock and 10:30. That's what that means, right? So all day long, we will be crafting and showing you all the different things that we can do with our products here at Magnolia Design Company. So jump in, just stick with us. And then if you are a creator, if you would invite somebody to join us, that would be awesome. We will be hosting drawings all day long. Hey, Tina. Hey, Lynn. Grace. Hey, I got people hopping on, and Kat and Tina and Gail and Jamie. Hey, folks. So if you would, and we got Dale, okay, a bunch of people hopping on. Thanks again so much for joining us. So if you know somebody who you think would be crafty or interested in crafts, please invite them to join us for this crafting around the day today with all different creators with different ideas about how to use our products are going to pop on here and do crafts with you live all day. So great thing if you do invite somebody, and like I said, please do. All of our guests, so that would be any of our customers or future creators, will be invited to fill out a form, a Google Doc, and we will be drawing for gifts all day long. So I hope that you will invite somebody to join us. Let me come on real quick so I can see the comments a little bit better. And then I'm going to pop into a craft with you too. So I get to kick it off. I get the honor today to do that. And it truly is an honor with all these wonderful guests joining us today. We have a lot of people. I can't see the comments as well. Created and all, we have Grace and Jamie and Yadi and Andy and Humble Bee Craft Studio. Love that. And Anne, hello, thank you so much for sprinkling, Anne. I appreciate it. All right, so let me start this off by saying again, welcome, crafting all day long with all different creators. Now, if you are just watching us for the first time and you are not a creator, you are welcome to join our company as a creator. All that really takes is for you to hop on over to our website and hit join. And from there, you would choose the creator that you want to join with. You can search through a zip code, or if you happen to know part of their name or all of their name, you can join. Now, Small Business Saturday, we have a special going on today, and today only. It ends at midnight Eastern time. So that's 9 p.m. Try and do the math. 9 p.m. Pacific, okay? So keep that in mind. But what we're offering is, while supplies last, these beautiful bags are going to be part of your join kit if you do decide to join. Now, these bags, I want to tell you, are super awesome. I personally have two, but they have a pocket inside here, and these bags were made for us by the same people who make the Victoria's Secret bag. So really great bag. I love this bag so much. I don't know if I could say I've worn it out because it doesn't really wear out, but I use them all the time. I have all kinds of stuff in them. Tote them back and forth to work. Anyway, if you do want to join, again, hop on over to our site. You immediately get 35% off of everything. Your first order, you get an additional 10% off, or any order you want to apply it to in the first month. And again, this bag, it's only $69.99 to join our company as a creator. You get your 35% discount. You never, ever, ever have to have a quota of any sort. You can just craft if you like, or you can make this your business. You can sell in a storefront. The world is your oyster. You can work it any way you want to. You do what works for you and your family. Okay, we have no ridiculous restrictions. Just come on board. Take a look at our P&Ps. Check us out. Let's hop into some crafting. All right, so today I wanted to work with you. If you might have seen up in the body of this live that I am going to be working with blocks of wood. So I just have some 2x4s that I painted. I cut two of them at 4.5 inches in length, and I cut the other two at 5.5 inches in length. And so, then before we came on, it's a little bit sticky still because that's how, as right before we came on, I painted them red. Okay, so let me show you what they look like. We've got two 4.5 and we've got two 5.5, and you're going to see how it comes together in a minute. So I painted those red. It was just with an acrylic craft paint, nothing special there. Also, I noted that I was going to be using our Noel stencil. How is that going to work? There aren't any lines dividing that up or cutting it up. You can choose to cut it up. I don't cut up my stencils. There's nothing wrong with it. I just choose not to. And so I'll show you how to do it if you don't want to cut it up, or if you do. I'll also be using our Brilliant White chalk paste. I've got a squeegee, and then I've got my little sponge with a Brillo at the end, or is that, I think Brillo is probably like a brand name, but anyway, that scruffy part on the scrubby part on the back. Okay, and then I was thinking it would be fun. I got our tassel tool, and I'll show you how to use that. And I've already in advance made one little guy here. I don't know if we're going to use it, but we'll see. Okay, so let's jump in and get started. All right, so good morning. I see Crystal on there. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Lynn. Hey, Patsy. Patsy's coming on later, Lynn. Yeah, so I can't wait for you guys to see who's going to be joining us. Let me tell you that we've got Jill Nichols, Joey Bailey, Sam Bruns, Michelle Bikes, Lynn Nielsen, Leah. We have Diane, Yadira, Sherry, Melanie. Melanie is right after me, okay? And then we have Talissa, Cindy, Charlene, and Jennifer. So lots of different crafts. You guys are going to enjoy it. So please come back or stick with us and do invite people to join. Remember, if you invite people to join, those people... Oh, and we got DIY. Hey, Heidi. If you do invite people to join... just know that, again, that they can be entered into an opportunity to win. We will be giving away prizes all day long. All right, let's jump into our craft. So I've got these 2x4s that I cut again and painted red, cut 4.5 and 5.5 inches, two of each size. And now what I'm going to do, before I get started with my stencil, I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to jump right into my chalk paste. You guys might have seen me do this before if you've been around very long, but everybody's sort of got their own way of distressing. And I have taken recently to this Brillo idea. So I'm just going to put a little bit of chalk paste, excuse me, on that, Brillo part, on the scrubby part. Not a bunch. This is akin to, I guess, dry brushing or aging. And then I'm going to take these blocks of wood and I'm going to just start running this Brillo pad over them. And I'm going to pay attention to, when things wear, they wear at the edges. So I'm going to just start at the edge and just pull it down. Now, I want to let you know that you can, I usually start with less and say less is more, but I'm going to just do one real quick and show you what I think is going to look good, and then you can do your own. All right, so that's what that looks like. So very simple with this Brillo pad method. And I'm just going to do that on the top and all the way around on each of these. You see I've got the side there. Don't forget to do the sides, because when you do something and it's super one-dimensional, like you've just got just the front done, and then you display your beautiful project, and then it just doesn't quite look done if you don't take it all the way around the block. So here we go. There's the first one. This is a super quick and easy craft. It's a great gift to give away. And you guys know, if you've been listening to me long, I love hostess gifts. Back in the day, we did that all the time. You go to somebody's house for dinner, especially during the holidays, and you take a gift. some, you know, maybe glass of wine, maybe a dish to share, or a gift, something for their home for a decor. So this makes a really inexpensive gift. Now, we can all say that, you know, 2x4s are wood's ridiculous price right now. However, it has come down, and I had these in my leftover stash. So easy peasy. Even still, a 2x4, how many of these projects are we going to get out of one 2x4? A lot. All right, so what an easy way to distress, Sherry says. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, I don't, I wish I could give credit. I don't really remember where I saw this, but when I saw it, it wasn't using chalk paste, but I use it all types of mediums I do this with, because for me, this is so simple. You will see me dry brush for different things, but I prefer this at this point in time. All right, and what I love about it is you can just put more on if you want. One more. We got one more to do, and then we will move on to the stenciling part. Johnny says, thank you for the distressing demo. I always have trouble doing this. And I would say for distressing, less is more, right? So when you're first getting started, put on less. You can always put more on later. It's a little bit harder to take off. I'm just using chalk paste, so I could essentially just wash this off and start again. But I like to do one and done. But you could also use paint if you wanted to. And then paint is just a little bit harder to take off. You'd have to wait for it to dry and paint back over again. But I'm going the easy route, and it's quick. It dries quickly. And then I can craft the rest of it with you guys without waiting. All right, and that's what I'm going to do, because you guys, let's see, my time is up in like 18 minutes. So like, get in there and get it done. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the in. So can you see where I'm going with this? In. Then the next little guy is going to be an O. But for Noel, we have the snowflake. And I guess E is next. You see? Height difference. And then the last one is going to be the L. And that's what I'm going for. All right? I'm going to show you the one that I finished. You can kind of see it over here. And then we're going to talk about what I want to do a little bit different for this one. All right, so I'll set those aside. And now I've got my tacky towel. And a tacky towel, if you've never used one before, is really great for picking up a little bit of lint, so that the first time you use your stencil, it's not as sticky. We want it to be sticky, but sometimes some surfaces is a little bit too sticky, and you don't want to pull and ruin the integrity of the stencil by stretching it too much. So I would say typically latex paint, I either like to wax or pick up some, use the tacky towel to pick up some lint on my stencil so it comes off easier. And always with glass, any non-porous surfaces. Okay? All right, so I think I've sufficiently tacked that guy up. All right, and now what I'm going to be doing is looking for what I think is the best side, and now I'm just going to go for it. So I'm going to take my stencil and lay it right on top of this board, and I'm going to show it to you in just a second. I got to get my eye on it first. All right, and because this 2x4 sort of isn't actually 4 inches, 2x4s are like 2 by 3.5, or they're not even 2. It's like 1.5 by 3.5. So it's going to wrap around a little bit. All I'm really concerned with is making sure that it's straight and that the bottom is aligned. And I think the wrapping is going to look kind of cute. All right, here's my final. I'm going to rock with that. Next thing I'm going to do, don't let it stick together. Hey, if your stencil does stick together and you've already picked up some lint with the tacky towel, it's going to come apart a little easier. Just run it under some cool water and it should come apart, but just pull it apart slowly. You know, sticky sides together is never really a good thing. But many times you can just pull it apart without any damage. So just, I would say, go slow if that does happen. and use cool water. And then over it and just pull it apart very slowly. Okay, first one's done. That was quick and easy. Hey, Lisa. Hi from Ohio. Hello from Oklahoma. Denise. Neat technique. It looks easy. Yes, it is. South Indiana, Linda's watching. You love Magnolia. So glad to hear. Thank you. So I'm just going to pull this guy off and set it upside down over here so I can show you what I've done. Here is my end. So now you're like, wait, that's way far down. I got something planned for the top. Okay? So I'm going to put that over there. Now I'm going to pick a short guy. Yep, that's a short guy. This is my O. Now the O is the snowflake. And I'm going to try and pick the middle for him. Did anybody get in some good Black Friday shopping? On Magnolia's site, the whole weekend long, if you are a customer, spend $75 and you get a special gift. You get an 8.5 by 11 inch stencil for free. If you are a creator, you will, after you spend $100, you will get an 8.5 by 11 stencil for free. So don't miss out. That's good through tomorrow. Tomorrow at midnight, that's Eastern time tomorrow. So don't miss out on that great deal. And then for 12 days of Christmas, we got some awesome things coming, including more crafting, more of our people crafting. Cannot wait to share that with you. All right, let me pull this one off and show you what the snowflake looks like. I decided to put this one more in the middle. That turned out great, don't you think? And I love the distressing because it really softens up the red. It's not like so stark. It just softened it up a little bit. Hey, Renee. Hey, Talissa. And Leah's watching. Good morning. All right, so that's the tall, short. Going for another tall guy here. In the back, I just want to show you guys something. I'm going to run out of time in 13 minutes. I do want to show you. You see this knot here? I'm going to put that in the back, but there's nothing wrong with having that in the front. All right, especially since it's distressed. And you could just run a little bit of that white right over it to kind of make that knot pop. But either way, it's up to you. There's also like some writing you can see through because I only put one coat of red paint on it. You could have put 2 coats, but I thought one was going to work for me. All right, so the next one, when I put the E on here, I want to try to get it about the same height as I had this one. Again, I have an idea for the taller guys. All right, so I placed it right in the middle again. Kind of lining it up as I can on the bottom. This is really a rustic craft, so don't worry about trying to get everything totally aligned. And, you know, crafting should be stress-free. It should be a stress reliever. Okay, if you guys were out and about yesterday, is there anything you found that was awesome that I need to go grab? Well, I'm out today. Loving all the kits you're coming out with. Thank you, Talissa. They are fabulous. I'm glad you think so. We hope people will enjoy them. We put them together with you guys in mind. All right, there's our E. Let's come together. One more little guy. Pick a side, any side. I'll pick this one. All right, now I got to do the L, and we'll be done with that. And then we'll move on to our finishing touches for this super easy, inexpensive craft. Our 8.5 by 11 stencils are just $14.49 if you are not a creator. If you do decide to join with us, remember I was telling you that if you do decide to join, no quotas, no silly rules. $69.99 to get a fantastic kit. We actually even have a bigger kit that has lots of tools and things that you might want to use, and for $99, and you will not get it cheaper in the future. And then this wonderful bag. Okay, so last guy here, and then after me is going to be Melanie, and you are going to love Melanie's craft. I'm not gonna blow it for her. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You've got to watch. Remember to invite folks to watch with us, and if they are customers or plan to be customers, just as long as they are not have not joined with Magnolia already, then they are welcome to win a free gift today. We'll be giving away free gifts all day. All right, there is my L. All right, I want to show you what I did the other day when I made this the first time. And then I'm going to show you how I want to do it different today. All right, so here is my Noel. You see why I went with the different sizes? Now, this is the one I made the other day. I embellished the top. I made it a little bit shorter, but after I did it, I thought, you know what? I want it a little bit taller. But you see what I did with them? Oh, this needs to come back here. Okay, so the taller ones, I put an embellishment on. This one, I put a little bit of greenery and some jute, and this one is jute as well. I want to do this one a little bit different. Hey, Sherry from Georgia. Hey, Barbara. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. And Blissful Crafts and Designs. I love it. Okay, so now what are we going to do? I got to thinking, you know, you guys, I love to thrift shop, and I love to go to what I call Goodwill by the pound, which it's not really called that. It's called, I think it's called the Goodwill Outlet. And I got this wonderful scarf. It is, you know, flannel, maybe. But I cut the end off. And I thought, would it not be so cute to put a little hat on one of these guys? So that's what I'm going to do. So I got my heat gun, or my, I'm stuck. I've got my glue gun heating up. How many of you like really enjoy the way a glue gun smells? It's so weird, but I do. I'm one of those weirdos who like the way gasoline smells, so, you know, what can you say? All right, so what I thought I would do is I thought that I would, first of all, make them a brim. So I'm going to fold this up a couple of times just to make it a little bit shorter and make our guy a brim here, or our guy, our little N, letter N. You know, and I don't even have my finger protectors here. Shame on me. Let me grab them real quick so I don't burn myself. Let me see what time it is. Okay, I got 7 minutes. 7 minutes, we can do it. All right. All right, I rolled it up one time. I want to do one more. So I'm just throwing some glue down. And you guys have to tell me what you think about this. All right? All right. So my idea was, where's my end? Is that my end? Yeah. I just need to look at the screen. All right. Hey, Christy from Illinois. Love the backdrop. Thank you, Karen. And hey, Terry from Alabama. So I was thinking about giving this guy a little hat. So let's do that. I am going to put this right here. Just a line of glue along the top where I think that I want my hat to go. See that? All right, let me come around the back and do the same. All right, I'm just going to trim it off. You guys, I love these. I love working and using, I've been doing a lot of things with these flannel scarves that I find, but they're so much cheaper at, I would just say look around. If you have any you're not using or whatever the case is, super inexpensive way to decorate. Okay, so I've got this. That's all done. And then I'm going to take a piece of yarn and just gather it up right here. Where's my yarn? That's not my yarn. Here we go. Okie dokie, and we're going to make this guy a little hat. It's going to be really cute. Well, in my opinion, I hope it's going to be cute. I haven't tried this yet. So I'm just going to tie it in a knot. Just tied it one time and tied it around just to make sure it's nice and tight. I'll just tie a bow in case I want to undo it later. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So this is my guy, and you can see that my this is a little bit too tall, so I'm just going to cut this off the fringe. All right. What do you guys think about this? Now I could take a comb and comb out this fringe so it is fringier. All right. All right, so here we go. Here's our little pom-pom top. Not really a pom-pom, is it? It's a fringe. It's a fringe. All right. What do we think? Play with it. Okay. This guy would be your choice. This one or this one. Which one do you prefer? The jute? And it's just a personal preference. The jute with the greenery and the little mini pine cones, or this Noel has a hat. I was also thinking, one more thing. I got 4 minutes. All right, so let's go here. That's an L. That's not how you spell Noel. Okay. Here and here. Would it be cute if I just kind of tied it in by putting some white on here? Now, I told you I was going to use the tassel tool, but I don't have the time. I'm going to show you what I did to make this little guy. And I will just really quick, and then I will let you guys go so you can get ready for Melanie. Our tassel tool, what I was thinking about doing, and so I'll just go ahead and do it to show you, is just take the E and just, wrap it around like this, wrap my yarn around, and tie it. Then I would grab this little pom-pom that I made. Oops, I gotta get him going. And get him in there. I'm not going to trim it or anything, just in the interest of time, so we can see how it looks. All right, and then I'll show you how I made the little pom-pom, because we have just a couple minutes. Noel. All right. What do you guys think? You got like this one better, or you like the one with the jute better? It's all personal preference. The jute better. The pom-pom is the best. I really like that with the pom-pom on the E. And I was thinking, I didn't have time, but I was thinking I would have 2 pom-poms. A big one and a smaller one. And so I just made my pom-pom with our little tassel tool, and I'm going to have to look forward to doing this with you in the future, because it is just about Melanie's time to come on. So I hope you guys will stay on. Welcome Melanie, enjoy her project, and continue to watch with us, and invite your friends to do the same. Have a wonderful day, and I'll be checking in and watching too. Bye guys.